Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you all guys doing out there? Ooh, my mic is working. Oh, that's good then. Yay! Oh, this is a bit weird, isn't it? Cool. So I've actually been playing around with my boom mic, so I'm gonna be using that at the minute. So it might sound a little bit different, but hopefully at some point, either today or maybe the next stream, Mr. Noah Six Robertson will be joining. I don't know if he's going to be coming in today. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Oh, I'm hearing somebody else in the background. Hang on a sec. Let me. There we go. That's better. Right then. So yeah. So I'm actually back on Canyon Crossing. Welcome back, guys. It's obviously Monday once again. So obviously we were into March. Hey, Bodine, how you doing, bud? By the way, how did you get on with that Factory HUD mod? Is it any good? Oh, there's a little bit just there. So I've been using Cosplay today to get some of the seeding done, to see what it's like. So far, frame rates...
Thanks for the raid!
A little bit lower than normal, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Thank you, Mr. Fireman Trucker 74, for the raid. Much, much appreciated. I need to figure out what to do with this boom mic, because it's right in my bleaking way. There we go. Let's put that across there. There we go, so copy. But yeah, hopefully you had a good stream. I was actually lurking over there watching your new base for Horde Night. But if you guys are not following Fireman Trucker, make sure you click on his link, give him a follow, guys. He's a great content creator. He's obviously doing a lot on 7 days at the minute. He recently did a restart. Obviously I think it was today was his first Horde Night from restarting, so it's gonna get there, that's for sure. But yeah, you're very, very welcome, buddy. Welcome. Good to see you streaming again. Right, so let me get this going. Let's see if my wheel is working or not. No, it's not. For some reason, I'm running a little bit behind because obviously having to make food for an additional 2 people is a little bit iffy. Okay, yeah, it's not connecting to Farm Sim. Just need to do a quick restart. But yeah, so far I've got 32 seeded with Cosplay. I've got 46 currently going at the minute. And I've made a start on the next row, which is doing carrots. So we'll have to see how that goes in a minute. But yeah. But right, let's save and reload. But yeah, I'm listening to myself in this, on my phone, and I just don't sound right. It's weird. So I don't know if we're going to get any background noise come through. I literally just connected it back up to my computer. I haven't gone through any software or anything. So yeah, it's fun. But yeah, well, it hasn't crashed yet. Okay, you'll have to let me know how it goes. And obviously, I don't know how far on you are, Bodine. But I know with a lot of productions it could flood your screen. So yeah, let me know how you get on with it. Even if you got any like pictures, like screen pictures of the in-game of HUD, as it were. Be nice to see. I might actually just get it and have a look at it today and see. But yeah, I think it depends on the system you've got. I think I've got a feeling that the other person that I was speaking to who basically crashed their computer, I got a feeling it might have been just a little under pressure, should we say. Let me go onto desktop so you're not seeing a blank screen in a sec. There we go. And let me actually download that. So what it was is obviously in Discord, Bodine was asking if any factory HUD mods were out. So kind of like the Simple Inspector, and obviously I mentioned to him about the it's one by Actually Mobile. Let's see if I can find it straight away. No. Heck, what was it called again? I can't remember. Oh, cripes. I can't even find the post. Canyon Crossing there. Production info. How does that one? Thank you very much, Bodine. So we'll do search. I think I just searched for production. I knew it was out there. Production. There we go, that'll do. So what this is actually meant to do is looks at all your productions and shows you what needs attention, from what I understand. It's right here, it's by Actually Mobile. View screenshots. So yeah, you get this little bit thing up in the top corner there. I believe you can chop and change in the settings to show different things, but it's a good idea, and I'm dreading doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just do a little test in the stream itself for that. I know some people have used this one before and it's crashed their game, so bear in mind these may cause issues, because obviously so many different productions on the map could overwhelm it. So let's get that in. We'll come back. We'll just come back out, and I just need to load up Elm Creek just to do a quick test and check to make sure it's all running. But hopefully you guys all had a great weekend, by the way. Obviously my wife's boys did arrive on Saturday, so we've been spending time with them. They're here for 2 weeks. While I think about it as well, thank you W Dear DVGHFH for the follower earlier. Much appreciated. And yeah, welcome in, by the way. Right, so let's get in here. Now I always do a quick test on the base game map just to make sure that the wheel is working correctly. For some weird reason, sometimes it doesn't like connecting. So yeah, we'll see. I didn't see what is shown in the first screenshot yet. Okay. Yeah, I've got a feeling that there is some settings in there to show different stuff. I'm just going to bring it up on my other screen as a guide. Farm Sim 22 mods, and we'll do production there. See if I can bring it up. Where the heck are you? Production info HUD. Actually, if I was to do Actually Mobile, it's probably going to be easier. Actually Mobile. Nope. Oh man, are you seriously? Oh, okay, fine. We'll figure it out as we're going. Right then, so let's test this quickly. Okay, so I've got turning, that's fine. It's a little bit heavy, but it's good. I had a Windows update actually over the weekend, and I'm not very happy, shall we say. For some weird reason, obviously I run with 3 monitors on my rig. The main one is the center, but for some reason when it loads up, I cannot see the login details, because obviously I share it with my daughter. She has her own screen and I have my own login area as well. But for some weird reason, whenever I load up, it just doesn't show on this particular screen that you're actually looking at now. It'll come onto one of the other screens, and I can't see where you're entering the details and stuff. I don't know what's going on, and it's only since this last update. It's a pain, so something to figure out at some point. All right, that's fine. So we'll get this loading back up, and we'll make sure to add that. So production, so somewhere down here it'd be under P, I'd imagine. PR. I do have a few. There we go. Give this a try. I am going to open this up just to check. I haven't looked at my login in a little while, so I'm hoping there's no redness in there. But you never know. But yeah, obviously over the weekend, haven't really done too much, because obviously the boys been here. Obviously once I have been able to get on, I've just been doing some 7 Days to Die. Been playing around actually with some of the settings in the game for 7 days. And actually got to my 8th horde night, which is quite nice. And it actually turned out to be a little bit more of a challenge, shall we say. But I enjoyed it. I really liked it. It's how I think it should have been from my day one. Obviously, I've upped the game settings, so it's the default level now. And I've tweaked a few other things. But yeah, I like it. It's definitely a little bit more of a challenge, shall we say, on the horde nights. I'm still working my way through the tier 4 and 5 missions primarily, but they're all unlocked anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, it is definitely good. One thing I do want to do is get in probably tonight and make a start on a new horde base area. It's a little bit too close to home, and with the last horde night, yeah, they kind of attacked my base as well. So yeah, I've been going through and trying to find specific resources. Obviously for concrete, steel, stuff like that. So I've got a good couple of areas that I can hit. I even found yesterday a nice little spot for the oil shale to make fuel. So yeah, I'm definitely good. So, but yeah, I definitely need to work on a new horde base. So far, looking good. Obviously the odd yellow, but that's nothing unexpected. It's always been there, unfortunately. Now, I do know that when courseplay starts generating courses, it does do kind of almost like a memory dump type thing. But yeah, that's fine. It's only for a brief second. But looking at that, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, it's kind of cool actually. Very, very cool. Technically, I don't even need my headphones on, but it's nice to hear the game. But yes, I know one thing I don't know about you guys around the world, but here in the UK, it is stonkingly warm today. Actually, I'm going to put my little fan on. It's like 25 currently showing on my computer. Tomorrow's meant to be getting up to around the 30s. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Then I think it's Wednesday and Thursday we're meant to be getting storms hitting the UK. So that's going to be fun. And thank you very much for the Jurassic Park T-Rex sound, Mr. Jez. How you doing, buddy? See, if I didn't have my headset on, I would miss that. But yeah, I have been playing around with my little volume on the side of my headset, so that wasn't too bad. I like it. I like it. I like it. Cool. But yeah, something to work on. I think I want to get some new sounds and stuff set up. The other problem is I cannot mute my microphone. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun if anybody comes in wanting to ask a question. Actually, I could do it down there, and nobody else thinking about it. That's fine. .23 and cloudy where Mr. Bodine is. Ah, okay. Doing good, thanks. It's a bit cooler by the coast. Well, yeah, actually, I'm on the coast as well. Obviously, a little bit further along from where you are, Mr. Jers. But yeah, it's still really warm. There's actually hardly any breeze coming in at all at the moment. So yeah, I'm sweating my bum off, shall we say? Right, so let's see if we can get these guys back up and running. Okay, so it does look like it saved those courses, so that is kind of cool. So we'll come into here, and we'll get you going again. Obviously, he's going to need to be replanted. Oh, no, stop. Nearest waypoint, there we go. That's not bad, that's a hobby. Fingers crossed. Okay, so that's good. I like that. Cool. Yeah, courseplay. I'm actually starting to warm to it, that is for sure. There we go. And obviously I want nearest waypoint, go, which should be right where you are. So obviously this is obviously down on field 9, or was field 9. As you can see as well in the distance, I have started placing down some of those maple trees in between each of the rows. So there's going to be basically spruce at the far end, a row of spruces. Then it's going to be 4 rows of those maple trees, which I've got the 4 in now. And then that next row right there, the other side of that other field, is where the next row of spruces is. And then I'm going to be carrying on that rotation all the way. So it's going to be 4 maple trees, that is spruce, 4 maple trees, spruce, and so on and so forth, all the way to the end. The last I think it's 2 to 3 rows are going to be left as they are with probably maple trees. But yeah, it's definitely starting to come into fruition, should we say? Um, but yeah, none of these little maple spruces are started growing yet. So, and actually that helps actually because obviously one thing to remember when you place down the orchard trees, you will have to restart for the trees to gain the collision on them. So just bear that one in mind as well. So I should be able to now walk up to these trees, which were placed earlier, and I shouldn't be able to go through them. Nope, good, cool. So they now have their collision on them. So the nice thing is they will now start growing and producing maple sap. And I'm kind of aiming to try and get them in the center of the grass patch. I'm doing my best to keep them there, but it's kind of, oh, excuse me, a little bit tricky. Sorry. I had hot dogs just before it went live, and yeah, it started getting hiccups now. It's not good. But yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I've got to carry on with this at some point. I just want to get the hired helpers back up and running. So he's going. I can't get used to cosplay. It's the first time I've actually added it in, Mr. Jer, so I'm a complete noob. There's a few things I'm still umming and ahhing about, but I'm trying to figure them out as I go. Right. Yep, good, there we go. Obviously, I did miss a little bit there just at the beginning, but overall, it's not too bad. But obviously, the reason I wanted to get cosplay in is for the simple fact is that obviously when 25 comes out, obviously we are going to be getting the in-game GPS/helper that works in a similar manner. So if I can get kind of the idea on how cosplay does it, I might be able to just jump in and hopefully figure things out straight away when 25 comes out. So yeah, but that is kind of cool. Just a little bit here to do. But yeah, I'm not sure whether Mr. Noah will be popping in today or not. Noah 6 Robinson, which is obviously my stepson. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, that is fine. I do at some point want to extend this field out just a little bit, not too far, because obviously I've got to remember that there is a spawn trigger down in that bottom corner. But yeah, I can now take it a bit further up, and I think that'll be fine. So that is oats in there. Now I'm not actually seeing anything currently regarding the productions. Thinking about it. So let's have a look. So that's cosplay, that's cosplay. Let's bring that across so I can actually see the menus. Now I'm sure, oops, somewhere in here is... Okay, so we've got a new menu to look at. So this is the... Oh, actually, I just realised. There we go, that's better. I just realised I wasn't on the gameplay there for a minute. You're lurking, Cuckoo Tea? Okay. I think the FS25 version will be way simpler. Yeah. Yeah, most likely. But the nice thing is, obviously, if I can at least kind of get an idea on how all the lines and stuff work, yeah, it's going to be beneficial. Let's see. So here we go. So we've got a menu right here. So active production lines only. So aluminum. Let's see. We've got bacon. Keep. Distribute nothing. Consume. Yeah, I have no. I'm gonna have to definitely look into this a little bit more. Direct selling, clean fill, and compost. I shouldn't be selling any compost. I'll have to see what that is. Yeah. Wow, there is so... Holy smokes, I didn't realize just how much was actually in the map. Holy blimey. That is a lot. To be honest, I'm kind of starting to think I might as well just set everything over to direct selling, like Mr. Dajnet has. Let's see. So I am sure I seen another menu. Revamp. You got a bit confused about that menu too? Yeah. Direct self factor, enhanced animals, and slow. Nope. Camera, input controls. Camera, production info HUD. Oh, right here. Visible lines at 6, 7, 8, 9. Would put it up to 10. Minimum sale amount. See, that makes it read more like it's just for really selling that type of thing. That's interesting. Okay. But nothing is actually showing up. Now, I do know that Mobile works alongside Braven, who created the production revamp mod, so this should be compatible. Is there anything up here? PIH toggle display control P. Control Papa? There we go. Okay, so control P, so left control and P together. Bring up that little screen in the top center. The only problem is you can't really see it very much. I wonder if it can be moved. This is kind of cool. So this is actually showing 992 lines plus what's shown up here that need to be addressed. So obviously that's mainly outputs are full, which is no surprise because I need to get them emptied out at some point. But a lot of this stuff should be set to distributing, so I'm not really too worried. Let me just double check boring a sec. Board dairy. Oh, nice. I forgot to check the F1 menu. Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, distributing. Okay, so yeah, that is full. Why is my eggnog not going to storage? Oh, it could be going to the coffee factory as well. Okay, I'm going to manually empty some of these, I think. But that's fine, that's fine. At least it's showing what's kind of there. It'd be interesting to see if I can increase that amount. So let's come back into here a sec. Production info HUD. Okay, so now we've got a few more things showing. So position, we can take that to below vehicle inspector. So, okay, so that's gone over to the upper left. Below help menu. There we go. That's a bit better. So if I was to F1, there we go. That's tidier, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Now, can we change the amount of lines that's there? Just like, what is the, what the max lineage could be on there? 25 maximum lines. So by me bringing this out, so obviously this will also look at your animal pens as well, from the looks of it. So currently everything is showing output storage full, which is interesting. Okay, so let's come back in here. So like, show full animal stalls. Right, no, I don't want to show that, but you can toggle it on and off, which is quite nice. Show boosters. Show revamp boosters by displayed. Not really worried about that. Font size, you can make it a little bit bigger if you're hard of seeing. Oh, look at that. Wow, holy heck. Okay. So looking at that, a lot of my productions do need to be cleared out. However, by removing the animals and those few tweaks, it's actually dropped it from, what was it, 992 lines to 172 plus what's shown on the menu. So that's not bad, actually. And so the only thing is as well, with this, it's constantly running, so you may notice a frame rate drop. Where I am at the minute, it's not too bad. but we'd have to see what's like further around. However, the cow pen is still showing. Interesting. Okay. It may just need to cycle through to remove certain things, so yeah, it's fine. But it's very simple, really. But I suppose if you're just getting going and you need to keep an eye on your productions, it can be very helpful. Obviously, for me, where I've got everything up and running for the most part. Is a lot of the factories are set to distribute, so they're going either into another factory or to Barrow Logistics, because obviously my little spawn trigger will take it over there for selling. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe the next in-game year, with so much being produced now, I might actually just set it all to auto sell. But that isn't too bad. It's very, very simple. But yeah, I'm sure if you're just starting out or part way through, it's a definitely good idea maybe to give it a try if you can get it working. Yeah. Okay, so we've now what was that other one? Production info HUD productions. Okay, so you got the prices as well. Okay, so I don't really want that. Can I just do away with that completely? Not really. I'll drop it to the minimum. Price view. Is that what this one is then? Is it that one? I'm guessing it's something to do with this. But to be honest, yeah. I'm kind of curious about that one. I'm not sure. I always look at this. It's just so much easier because obviously you can spot straight away what is up for selling. But anyway, I'll have to have a little play around. Obviously, Mr. Bodine, you're more than welcome to have a play around a little bit more with that. Yeah. Control. I'm going to actually just turn that off for the minute because it's going to be a little bit distracting, so that's fine. And we'll get this into the next field. I need to get this refilled up as well while I think about it. But that field is done. Oats. I think I'll do 2 fields of oat. But yeah, I only have 2 gold masters, the blacksmith, the small concrete, spinnery, extended, going so far. Oh, that's not bad. That'll be a good way of keeping an eye on them. Oh, look at that. There's a spot there. So yeah. But yeah, later game, I don't think it's going to be too helpful, really. But yeah, if you're just getting going with a few factories, you should be fine with it. Obviously, the big issue is it could crash your systems as well. I do know some people have tried that. But there we go. But yeah, let me know how you get on with it, Mr. Bodine. See, all I'm seeing is red at the minute. There we go. Right, actually, because obviously you missed a little bit there. I'm just going to quickly whiz down the far end there, just to make sure that it all got caught. So the way I set it up is obviously I did 2 headlands on each of the fields so far. And then I set it to go up and down with a sharp turn rather than the smooth turn. And looking at it, it's done pretty well actually. So it's a few spots missed. So, and I am very what's the word that you'd use? I like things looking like they're actually fully done. Being polite though. You know what I mean. So yeah, but yeah, actually I am impressed. I was very shocked, to be honest, with cosplay. It does seem to have improved a heck of a lot since 19. So, and I know it's got a whole lot of things that can be used for. So I think for this in-game year, just as a tester for year 10, I'm going to keep it in for now. I'm going to keep it updated through the GitHub, and see how it progresses. Also, I'd love to see how it does on things like maybe hops, if it does the hops. But the grapes, I know it can do the grapes pretty easily. So yeah, we'll see. And talking about the seasonal things, it looks like I'm getting the start of my chocolate buddies spawning out. Hello, dude. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, you. he. The reason I was mainly looking for something was for the small concrete and the blacksmith. All right, yeah, totally understandable. Actually, I do want at some point to have a look. Oh, what was it I was going to look at? Heck, now you're asking. Something I thought about over the weekend, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to keep it. Check on that. Can't think of what also. I should start writing things down. My blinking mind is sort of bonkers. Oh well. Right then, that field I am happy with saying is complete currently for seeding. I do need to get in here with the roller, get that done, but I'll get this set up next on the next field. I want to get it filled up before I set it up first. Now the only problem is I don't think I have any seed up the top end here in anything, so I've got a homer down at the shop. I could call around by the main farm, fill up there, and then come and bring this back. Yeah, that's an idea. That's a good idea. We'll do that. There we go. Cool. But yes, there we go. But yeah, to be honest, I've never really thought about adding anything like that into my save games building. But I suppose it would help a few people out at the beginning, keeping an eye on a few things. So yeah. Excuse me. Especially if you want to keep an eye on, say, things like it'd be nice if it could be limited a little bit more to specific lines or something. Right, so let's leave that there a sec. Oh, great save time. La 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 la. Oh, let me bring my stream back up. There we go. Drinky pews. But yeah, if obviously this is for anybody, if there is a specific mod or an idea for a mod that you're after, there's probably one already out there. But yeah, just maybe pop it in Discord, and if I know of it, I will mention it, or if anybody else knows of it, I'm sure they will. Right, deleting it. So there is that. There we go. Now, can I do this? The nice thing is the trees have started to get leaves on them, so that is one thing against me currently, because obviously with all that foliage coming in, it can drop the frame rates a little bit around here. So for instance, I'm 15 currently, but to be honest, I don't know what's like for you guys on your particular game, but for me it's still very playable. It's not got to the point where I think, as it were. I know a couple of times in 19 I had it on some big maps, but yet nothing. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as it's smoothish, I'm happy with it. And I'm still trying to get used to my voice through my boom mic as well. It's not right. It's just not right. There we go. It is what it is. But yeah, there we go. Right, so we'll pop into the main farm. We'll top this up with some seed, and then we'll head on up to the New Holland farm. I know I've got some seed actually being produced up there already, which I should really use because I'm going to need some down here. But I do have a homer, one of these guys, filled up with seed on the main farm, so that should keep me going for a little while. But yeah, I've got a lot of planting to do over the next few days, that's for sure. So busy. I do need to actually get a potato planted down to field 9 at some point, because that's one of the crops that needs to go in down there. Still umming and ahhing about sugar cane at the moment. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put some in or not, but we'll see. Actually, now I've got to drop that down a bit. That works. That works. Just trying to redo my desk now because obviously having the mic. I might actually leave it running now, to be honest, rather than just using the headset all the time, microphone. That's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's got the little spongy thing on it as well. I got it last year, and to be honest, I've barely used it. So I thought, well, might as well while my wife's boys are here, I'll get it up and running and plug back in, and we'll actually use it. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. There we go. Oh, we'll keep you loading up. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing now is the dashboard up on my other phone. I should really do at some point. Oh well. Well, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad for you guys out there compared to my usual microphone. I got a feeling that Mr. Noah 6 Robinson won't be in till probably Wednesday stream, where it's a little bit longer. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing Wednesday. I think I want to stay with the farm sim this week. Once again, just to get these fields done, and then probably next week see how it goes. One thing I haven't looked at yet is Keymail to see if I had anything new come through. I did put a request in for the full released version of that retail company simulator. As yet they have not confirmed it, but they did say that they would be sending it out. So nothing there. Okay, that's fine. I sound a bit far away. Yeah, that's probably because I'm using a different microphone today. It's, I don't know, maybe 6 inches from my face, so it's quite close. But obviously I've got my wheel here as well, so I can't really get too much closer. I could reposition it later on, but yeah, and then much of a difference. Okay. Yeah, it might be where I sat back actually, because I was a little bit further forward like this here, which is literally maybe 2 inches from the microphone itself. Actually, I might. Is that a little bit better? I'm just going to put my seat up a little bit. There we go. That might be what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I just sat back in my chair. That's all that was. I didn't realize I was that much further away. That's crazy. But how you doing there, Farmer Marks, by the way? Right. Cruise. Yeah. Definitely need to work on dusting the arm on my microphone, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Yeah, I ended up having the arm coming underneath my third left monitor and then coming up over my keyboard. So hopefully it's going to work. We shall see. But yeah. You could be better. Oh man, yeah. Actually, I need to get in and do some of these fields at some point. We'll get that other dude set up first of all. But yes, well, I hope you feel better soon then, Mr. Farmer Marks. Nothing worse than having such lovely weather and yeah, not being able to enjoy it. There we go. I actually got some pictures through from, just a quick one regarding Friday. Obviously it was my grand's funeral. One of my cousins actually sent me some pictures through of the flowers that they had. I actually spoke to my dad a little bit last night who attended the funeral, and he said there was over 50 people, well actually particularly family, that turned up. So it was a great send off, that is for sure. So yeah, I just wish we'd been able to get up there. But yeah, it is what it is. But we are thinking about looking to do a holiday, probably maybe next year, and actually going up to Scotland to visit her grave and obviously pop some flowers down and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything this year. To be honest, I don't know what's going to happen next year either, because obviously it's going to be the last year for my daughter in school. I know my wife wants to move closer to where her boys are. So it's always between here and where her boys are. So yeah. But I do know my daughter wants to go up to Scotland. She wants to go up, see Nessie and stuff like that. She's also simply got some not Facebook, Discord friends as well up there that she wants to meet. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. But it's a bit of a trek from where I am in the south of England back up there. If I remember rightly, it's about 12 hours, maybe a bit more, drive up there. So it's one thing I would not want to do in the current car, that's for sure. So we shall see. But saying that, we're not far from Southampton Airport, so technically we could look at getting a flight up there and then maybe hiring a car for maybe a week or something while we're up there. That is an option. I didn't even think about everything about it. Obviously the only thing we'd need to do is set up maybe a hotel up there, which would be pretty easy, to be honest. So I've got my connections up there too. So yeah. But yes, that is an idea. Never even thought of that. Surprising what pops into your mind when you're streaming, isn't it? And chatting with people out there. Actually, that was something me and Green Thumb Farmer mentioned about the other, was it a couple of weeks ago? Obviously I might mention something in the stream. The next thing I know, Green Thumb Farmer is in Blender creating it. It's like, what the heck? But yeah, just a simple little fleeting thought pops in there, and yeah, it just comes to fruition. So yeah, we'll see what next year is looking to end up like. And to be honest, it would be quite nice just to have a break and actually get away from everything. The only thing is obviously to worry about is the cats. So we do have 4 cats. I don't know, maybe get a house sitter in or something, I don't know. We'll see. Or see if a friend can pop in. There's people around, and I need to try and figure out how to paint that, because obviously the trigger where the gate is blocking me from being able to paint. I don't know how to fix it. I've got an idea. Actually, I've got an idea. It means raising the factory up, painting the land, and then dropping it back down to its original location. To paint, but it'll have to be done at some point. The other option I was thinking is maybe, and I really don't want to do it, is terraform it. Well, something to work on it at some point as well. I'm just adding that to my list as well. So I've got that to do. I've got the trees to finish sorting out by the stone crusher there. Obviously I've got trees right along this one, but I want a row going down the side towards obviously the container cell point. Obviously when I started placing them down, I didn't even realise that the water side there isn't properly straight. So obviously I usually place using the grid, and obviously as I was going down I wasn't even paying attention, and I actually started placing inside the concrete itself, and it's like, no. So yeah, I've got to go through with probably a tree planter, put some saplings in there, and that's another job I've got to do at some point. It'll only take me maybe 5-10 minutes to do that. But yeah, it's another one that's on the list to be done. Unfortunately, still too much to do, too little time. Right, let's cut across here, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I've got this field to do, I've got 2 fields around the other side to do. Yeah, so much to do right now, it's terrible. But yeah, I've got these 2 fields still to plant. I've got these two here, plus 35 where I'm driving across at the minute. On the main farm, I've pretty much got all of these to plant. They've been planted, so that's fine. I've got these to do. Now, normally I put root crops in here, so it's going to be like potatoes, sugar beet cuts, stuff like that, or sugar beet, I should say. I need to rotate them somehow. We'll figure out what I'm going to put in this year. Obviously got 53 to do. I've got this little plot at the side here still to plant, as well as this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. I might put sugarcane in this one actually, and maybe one of the grains. How you doing there, Rusty Nail? We'll see. Billy needs another 3 years of FS22 just to get through this list. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, no. I just need to get on and do them. That's the thing, Bodine. Oh, I've got all these little projects that I want to do, and yeah, it just can't be bothered to get around doing them. Maybe I'll do them today once I get this topped up, but yeah, we'll see. I've got the tractor down on field 9, so I could just quickly go grab it, bring it up, do it, and then it's done. But yeah, it's not a problem with big maps. You can start getting these little ideas as you're going along and think, okay, I'll add that to this list, and I'll add this to the list. But then you never actually get around to doing some of this stuff, and it's kind of annoying. Obviously, it's like with creating the agroforestry area. Up until till Canyon Crossing came out, really. And I've had it in my thoughts. I wanted to do it at some point, but then obviously seeing Field 9, I thought, okay, that'd be nice. It's not too big. Obviously, starting to do it, it was quite tenuous. It's like, oh my goodness, am I crazy? But I'm glad that it's underway anyway. So, but I do need to get the rest of those maple trees placed at some point. Actually, what I could technically do, I could start I could use auto drive to drive the tractor up with the tree saplings up to the crusher. While it's driving, I could place down a few more rows of those maple trees. I know I know I'm terrible. I'm not even going to get started on this farm. To be honest, I think this farm is pretty well sorted. I'm not going to worry too much about this one. I would like maybe something at the front here, but I think I might just leave it open plan like it is at the minute. So, but yeah. But the primary thing I really want to do is maybe expand the fields just a little bit more. But as 25 is going to be coming out in the matter of what, 4 or 5 months, whatever it is, I'm not going to get into too many big projects anymore. I think Field 9 was the topper, should we say. But yeah, just get those little things finished off would be quite nice. Just like obviously the cheap saplings in. The nice thing is I can come back at any time and carry on playing, which is really kind of cool. And hopefully I'll be able to jump straight in and go 3 months plus. Yeah, exactly. It was 7, so yeah. Yeah, it is. 8. Obviously, August is literally around the corner. No, not June, July. Yeah, August. So October, November. Yeah. August, September, October. Yeah, so wow. Thing is, can I get to the end of this in-game year before then? That's the question. Oh man, now that is going to be the test. Because I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be sticking around on 25. Not 25, on 22 currently. But obviously, I will be checking out 25 once it's released. I want to see all the new in-game features. Obviously, the GPS, the AI, obviously the animals. See the new animals, the crops, and the maps and such. What are you planting? Currently this is going to be oats there, Mr. Rusty Nail. There we go. 106 days. Is that how long it is? Holy smokes. So yeah. Well, I don't think Dave is going to get a chance to finish it on his anyway. That's for sure. I don't think he's ever actually finished a map. That's the thing. So I know PV County he had. Oh, geez, now you're asking what was it? A handful of factories still to finish off. So right, you see, so and to be honest, the way he's gone right now, he's got about a dozen or so, if not more. But how you doing there, Mr. T Miller? Thank you very much for the 10 stream streak, much appreciated. Right, so we're going to be one tool doing this whole field, 2 headlands. Obviously, headlands is on with sharp cornering, then it's up and down, no skipping, no, that's fine. So generate. Obviously, that's going to then give us those lovely little lines. There it is. It's quite quick, actually, to be honest. Once that is done, first waypoint, and go, Skippy, go. There we go. See, Mr. T Miller, I can use courseplay. Now, asking me how to save a course is another question. It took me ages just to figure all of that out over the weekend. So yeah, I'm not even gonna go there on trying to figure out how to save a course. I know there's an option in there. It doesn't actually come up properly for me, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm actually not in Discord today. Actually, for probably this week and maybe next week, I'm probably not going to be in Discord because obviously my wife's boys are up. So one of them did say he wanted to join in at some point, so I'm going to be staying out. I might be in Discord on Friday, but yeah, there's probably something really simple. I know if I come into here, for example, we've got obviously, I think it's this one here. It's one of these. Does show an option at the bottom, but yeah, I'm not going to be really messing around too much with it. Because I can just come in and just set up straight away like that. Let's see. So we've got this screen, for example. There's nothing there that I can see. I can hit save, and it doesn't do anything there. But yeah, I'm not really that worried about it, in all honesty. Okay, so let's see. So create a folder for the field. Okay, so create folder. So, heck, what field were we on? That was 29, was it? Oh, let me see. Where the heck are we anyway? Okay, 131. Okay, 31. So we'll come into here, create new folder. So we'll do field 31 for the minute. Okay. And I guess save course? Nope. Save course. There. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'd say Kenzie Planter. I'm probably spelling that wrong. Okay. Okay, and it's like that, is it? So technically all you'd have to do then is set up a folder for each of your fields and then do it there. And then next time just open up that course. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I just learned something even more new. Cool. So there we go. Okie dokie. So yeah, and the nice thing is, one thing I do like about cosplay that I've noticed is it does show how long it takes to do the field. So obviously this is going to take this helper 2 hours 48 minutes to complete. That's one thing I do like. But for now, he can carry on. This is field 31, Rusty Nail, up in the upper area here, so right there. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I do have this border here that I was messing around with when I first loaded it in, so yeah. It's not going, Rusty Nail. I haven't been on much. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, Mr. T. Miller hasn't been streaming much recently, so yeah, you haven't missed him, unfortunately. It would be nice to see him do some gameplay, but I know real life and everything is unfortunately making things hard for a few people to get in and do streams. But when I think about it, we'll give Mr. T. Miller a shout out. Make sure that you click on his link, give him a follow, catch him when he does go live. He does Farm Sim, he does American Truck Simulator, obviously Planet Zoo, or Zoo Simulator I should say, was the other day. He's done a lot of other little games along the way, so definitely check him out, guys. There we go. So you are fine. Right, so yeah, what I could, obviously, this is what I'm primarily working on, and the nice thing is, I was actually able to get cosplay set up with this little dude as well, just on this field, so yeah. What colour did you use for the tow truck? Mr. Rusty the Owl, you should pay more attention to his streams rather than keep asking him. That would help. I didn't get it set up. Right, yeah. Okay. So that is fine, that's fine for the minute. So somewhere down here, I believe, I should have this little dude. And what he can do, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this guy to drive on up to the crusher. While he's doing that, I am going to... I'm really actually testing my system mainly, see how well it works. So you've got 3 course play drivers running. This guy is going to be going on auto drive, if I can remember the... Why? There we go. No, that's course play. If I can... Hello? There we go. Helps if I hit the right key. I was hitting enter by mistake. Should be in 0. Obviously this is going up to... crusher, stone crusher. Unloading that will do us closest point. So yeah, this is really going to task it. So that's now 4 hired helpers up and running. Still not seeing a huge frame rate drop overall. Obviously, one of the biggest things right now is obviously the map did just undergo foliage changing for the spring period, so that should come back up. But yeah, that's not bad so far. So while he's driving, I'm actually going to stay in there while he's driving up. I want to do this, so we're going to go into productions, orchards, and also we're going to be using these maple orchards. So here we go. You get a rough flyover look of it so far. So right here I do have some spruce saplings planted. Then we've got the 4 maple trees rows placed. That's going to be the pattern, and then obviously you've got some more spruce saplings here. So I'm starting on this row right here. Yep. So what I am doing, so I'm aiming somewhere around about the middle. I'm hitting the old F4 key. So the middle is here. Now, one thing I did find out or notice is when you place it down, obviously that first tree is slightly off. So what I'm actually doing is going back round about a third of a box, roughly, back from it. And that's actually bringing it in pretty close onto that line. And then from there, I'm just going all the way up to the other end. And then getting it as closely straight as possible. There we go. And I'm so glad I've got a fair bit of money, that's all I can say, for this job. Because it's not been a cheap one. That is for definite. Right, so we're getting close to the end. Now I'm going 2 additional trees past the end. And let's bring that back in so I can get roughly where I need to be. So this is a little bit more tricky, this end. But yeah, I want it somewhere about here. But I'm just going to wait for this cosplay driver to turn around. Yeah, I think I'll get away with that. So that's one. There's the second one. So that's what I want right there. And I'm colliding with... What am I colliding with? Is it that tractor by any chance? Probably. Yeah, it looks like I'm colliding with that vehicle there, so I need to temporarily place that here. If it'll allow me to. Come on, come on. I wonder if it's that... I've got a feeling that cosplay is interfering with it. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm guessing there must be a huge box or trigger or something on there, so I'm gonna have to wait for him to finish. Actually, I wonder if I can go into the next field then. Oh, fudge monkeys, didn't mean to do that. I did notice that I'm doing a little bit of my phone in particular is buffering. I'm not sure if that's just my internet misbehaving. Hopefully it's not my stream. Oh, that'd be horrible. Right, so let's come back. So there. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. So that's one. Yeah, so if I miss that one, I'll come back to that one in a minute, and we'll come on to this field here. Set the cosplay driver to turn off a field. He will finish his job a little faster. Why 2 extra? So for those 2 extras on the end is primarily for when I expand the field, if I get around to doing it after this harvest period. Because already I've got about 3 extra tree saplings at the far end of the field. So I thought, well, I'd like to maybe extend them, these little strips. So by adding in an extra 2 maple trees, it's around about the right amount. But yeah, there we go. Right. So let's start over here instead. So that's not bad. So I think that's around about the center. So come back roughly third. There we go. It's good. But yeah, I'm adding in 2 additional maple trees and 3 little saplings. Just if I want to extend it, I suppose is the best way to put it now at this point. I could just leave it as it is and remove 2. I could easily go through, if I can't be bothered, and remove those extra 2 later on. But right now, I'm just wanting the extra trees there. So we'll zoom that in, get it lined up again. So that's 1, that's 2 there. Obviously, I'm just lining it up with the grid and done. That is literally all I'm doing each time around. So yeah, I've also got to go back and do that other one in a minute once he's finished. And the nice thing is, obviously, remember, guys, when you're placing down these orchard trees by Mr. Dashnet, you do have to save and reload to add in that collision. You don't have to do it straight away, but obviously the next time you load back in, it will add those collisions. Right, so we'll come into here. Now this one is a little bit more tricky looking because obviously it's covering a slight odd numbers, but I am trying to aim for around about the middle, so I'm going to keep coming up a little bit more. Yeah, something like right about here, I think. That's fine. Yeah, I think we can get away with that just. But yeah, if you can get your grid lined up correctly, just keep your mouse roughly where you need it to be, and you'll be fine. But obviously, this is all going to be free-handedly done, as it were, I suppose the best way to put it. Obviously, if you're doing an orchard in one little area, you can obviously do that first row, and then they'll automatically lock in when you start doing the additional rows. So doing big clumps is probably a lot easier than doing it this way. That's for sure. Right, so somewhere around here should be the end. But yeah, I think that's around about roughly where this center is. There we go. Right, so 1, 2, there. Yeah, this is a little bit more tricky than doing one big orchard. I think around about there should be fine. And is it this row or the next one? That's 1, that's 2. This is going to be the 3rd row. So that one there should have the saplings already planted on it. Yep, okay, cool. But yeah, you can roughly get an idea of what the whole area is going to look like, I think. So I'm kind of happy with how it's starting to progress. It's a little different to the norm, that is for definite. Obviously, the big thing is going to be harvesting time. That is going to be the interesting part, to see just how well the headers and stuff do on these rows. Right. I suppose what I could do is take that one and that one, for example. One. I could say that that is the center there. I'll take it back a wee bit. That's around about right. So I'm going to try and just focus on that one line this time around. And hopefully should be around about right. But yeah, I still never got around to doing any selling last in-game month. But I still have just under 71 million. I do want to try and get in. Actually, it might be actually next month now. I'll probably try and get in and just sell a ton and tons and tons and tons of products, whether it's actually in its correct selling month or not. I just want to clear out Bauer Logistics with some of those products that have been around for a little while, should we say, that haven't actually been sold. Things like the whiskies. Obviously I've got whiskey being produced for the last couple of in-game years. I haven't sold a single one yet, pallet, so want to get that sold. Vodkas as well. I've got tons of vodkas probably now in storage and haven't done nothing with them yet. Maybe I should just get a trifle factory and make a whiskey trifle or something like that, or a vodka trifle. There we go. So 1, 2. So let's see if we can get this last one done. Hopefully the dude's finished. But yeah, I'm not too worried, Mr. Bodine. Obviously, I'll have a look in course planes, or Team Miller, I should say. Yeah. We'll see. I kind of really want just to see how the helpers actually worked, and obviously frame rate wise, how does it affect it? But overall, it's not done too bad. Every time, yeah. Mercury Farms. Oh yeah, that was good. That's where I got the inspiration for it. As I mentioned before, Mercury Farms by Alien Jim. I seen it and thought, what the heck? And then obviously Googled it and found it was a real thing. And thought, well, that'd be quite nice to try and recreate it on other maps. The first time I did it was on No Man's Land. I literally, before I came on to Canyon Crossing, I used to play obviously a lot of hours on there. I had a lot of mods, factory mods actually from, oh, I can't think of who he is now, but one of the creators back then. I think he's still going now, but yeah, not as much. But yeah, I had a lot of productions in the central area of the map. I had farm fields here, there, and everywhere. Then I had this one corner in the bottom left of the map, and I just didn't know what the heck I wanted to do with it. And then that idea about the agroforestry area popped in my head. I thought, well, that would fit. Why not? So yeah, I went in, started plowing up, creating little strips like this, and yeah, actually, there's a few impurities like this little bit here. I do need to sort out. But yeah, will it get fixed? Probably not. But overall, yeah, this is actually the biggest scale version I've ever done. That's for sure. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with frame rates in cosplay, so I didn't really understand the fuss. Yeah. Oh, there's another bit right there. That's terrible. Yeah, but yeah, actually, to be honest, Team Miller, I am very shocked. I don't think I've actually lost that many. Maybe one or two frame rates overall. But yeah, it's doing pretty well. So I'm happy. I want to see what the maximum I could probably get going. That's the thing. Before it starts taking effect. See, right now I've had like what 4 helpers running. Obviously 3 on the field. Obviously 1 with auto drive, and yeah, it's not really made much of a difference. So, but yeah, if I can get through to harvesting time, that is going to be the big test. Because obviously, one thing I could do is set up the harvesters with cosplay using auto drive to unload them. So there's going to be a lot going on in one go. That's probably where it's really going to take the hit. So we'll see. Four harvesters on one field, yeah. I know there's a lot of people who actually go through and actually do a lot more than 4. I think I've seen someone do 16 in one field, but that was like a big field. I don't think it was as bad as this one, but yeah, that's craziness. There we go. Right, so round about the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's right about the center there. So we'll come back just about a third-ish. Oh, no. Okay, I need to go a little bit further back. Let's come to about there then. Oh, might have to actually go all the way back to this last one here. No. Yeah, this is the tricky part, is actually getting it lined up. So basically what I'm wanting is the orchard trees to start in line with the rest of the field. So getting that is very tricky. So I think about there. That's not bad. That'll do. Right, so I'm just going to focus on that grid line right there. We'll just pan that around a wee bit. There we go. And in FS22, you can only have 5 maximum vehicles. on the field in one course. Yeah, I'm not sure how he. I think he was actually using Follow Me or something. I think he set up like the first one with course play, and then the rest were Follow Me. I have a feeling, so that's how he got around it. So yeah, it was unlimited in FS19, right? Yeah. But yeah, it is impressive, shall we say? Courseplay. There we go. Actually, that's another one I've got installed and I haven't used it in a while. It's Follow Me. I really should, shouldn't I? I have to run to the doctor's appointment, get an MRI done to see how bad my lower back is compressed. All right, well, hopefully it's good news there, Mr. T. Miller. Let us know how you get on. It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be that tractor I'm hitting. Right, so, but yeah, I will speak to you later, buddy. Yeah, let me know how you get on, and yeah, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. 1, 2, 1, there. 3, 4, it's there, wasn't it? So, yeah, it's just going to collide with that tree there. And obviously, if I don't hear from you, I'll think of the best. Let's get this tractor out of the way, because it's going to just be in the way. Oh, hello, we have arrived. Okay, so that's fine. He can stay there just a moment. But this needs to be moved. What kind of saplings do you get out of spruce trees? You get spruces. It's kind of self-explanatory there, Mr. Rusty-Nail. Spruces give you spruce saplings, or vice versa. Yeah, so if you plant spruce saplings, you get spruce trees. If you do oaks, you get oak trees, and so on. Bless you. Right, let's see if I can get the rest of this line set up. Right here. I'm hoping I could just hook on from there. Are you going to allow me to or not? No. So let's come back into here. This is one thing I would not recommend doing. But also we'll need to be somewhere here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I think we can get away with that there. So two after there. So round about here. Yep. And boom. Oh, that was a bit tricky. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. So yeah, there we go. So that is pretty good. Obviously, what I could have just done is just kept it all as the maple trees if I really wanted to, but I want to kind of create those wind breakers part way through the field, so hence why I've done the spruce saplings. Now obviously with the spruces, they do not change throughout the season, they stay the same, because obviously if I was to use something else like this, it could have caused a lot more lag in this area, because obviously these are going to be changing, and obviously that's a lot of trees being placed down. And obviously when they change, it's going to be a little bit laggy around here, so I kind of want to break that up. So hence those spruces are going to act as a bit of a curtain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously this one will be another set of spruces. Then obviously I'll be carrying on from there. So, but yeah, I've got a whole field still to go. Yeah. But I think it's going to look pretty good. I am quite impressed with it. I really, really am. Obviously, one thing I do want to do is save that because, yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go. Get that saved. Oh, and before I forget, there was a comment put in Discord earlier. Now, around the map, there is, throughout the day, I should say, around the map, there is little light balls, I suppose the best way to put it. Oh, typical. It's now doing the second one. Yeah, so if you look up in the sky, you will see them around the map and places. I'm going to call them day stars, shall we say. Don't worry about it. They are meant to be there. Dave knows about them. I know about them. A few other people know about them. Yeah, don't worry about it. So, for example, if I can find it, there is one up here. But I can't find it now. But yeah, up in... Yeah, I can't even find it now. I'm pretty sure there's one up here somewhere. But yeah, you'll see like throughout the day, a little... Looks like almost like a star. It's almost something like that there. Yeah, don't worry about them. They're just... I'm just going to call it a day star. It's part of the sky. I'm not sure it's meant to be there, but there's a few that I've seen. But yeah, I can't even find it now, to be honest. But yeah, there is one up here anyway, somewhere around. I know. I think it was T Miller mentioned about it, and a few other people have, and obviously somebody else has now gone through and mentioned it as well. But yeah, don't need to worry about it. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it up here. It's terrible. But the nice thing is, obviously, I went through the other day. I've got the desert all cleared for the pallets now. So they're now up and running from the oil pumps. He's getting there. He's getting there. Oh, that's a point. You mentioned about... Oh. Where is it? Old whiskey is more... Yeah, the old whiskey is definitely more worth it. Where is it? Set cosplay driver to turn off field and he will finish the job faster. Yeah, obviously I set it to do 2 headlands, so that's why I just left it alone. But, out of interest, I'm guessing that's going to be in here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, fruit destruction deactivated, that's fine. Stop harvester while it's raining, active. Yeah, that is one thing I did leave alone, because obviously I do want the harvesters to turn off if it does start raining. So it's not there. That's fine. Okay, only turn on field active. Only turn on field, not possible with all tools. If turned off, the tool won't drive in reverse. That's fine how it is, I think. That is fine. But yeah, obviously that's one reason why I wanted the 2 headlands. At least then it would have an area to turn around in. So it might just be that other dude. Right. One thing I do want to do, so that's done for the minute. I'll go back down there and carry on, but let's get this sorted out first of all. So here's some more little spruce saplings. So this is the area I wanted. So yeah, this little dock area, I suppose, whatever it is, walled area, is not placed straight. It's not on a proper angle, it's slightly off. So if I actually hit the old F4, you can clearly, well, you can almost see it, that it is slightly off just on that first part. It's kind of crazy. And I didn't realize that when I was placing those trees down initially. So I want, what sort of a gap am I doing on this? Let's bring you across a wee bit. Now I'm going to actually do this by hand because I think that's going to be the best option. I think there. Yeah, so obviously if anybody was interested, these trees right here, these big ones, they're actually spruces that are grown up that I placed down. So obviously the rest of these are going to be saplings that grow up throughout the year. So we'll start there. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that it is on a slight angle, but it is what it is. But this is going to technically create a curtain going down the side here to hide the rest of the map, as it were, as I'm coming around, so it's not all drawing in and stuff. That is like the aim. I kind of wish I'd done a lot of these jobs earlier on in the playthrough to show it off. Yeah, it is what it is. So what did we say? What was it, 3 months roughly till the next FS game? So March, April, May, June. Yeah, I've got a feeling. March, April, May, June. Yeah, sort of coming into early harvest period. Obviously, if I'm doing... Actually, no, it wouldn't be, because I'm trying to do... Oh. 1 month per week. So... Okay, yeah, we might actually see some of this grown up a little bit more before 25 comes out, thinking about it. Because that's what... 3 months, roughly. So that's roughly 4 weeks per month. 4, 8, 12. 12 months, so that's going to be a year. So yeah, we're looking at around about this time next in-game year is when 25 comes out, which is... timing's not too bad. So we'll hopefully actually see some of these trees grown up before we go on to checking out the new farm sim. So, okay. I need to start getting those jobs done. I've only got 12 months to go. Oh no! That's obviously in-game months, not real life. Alright, so I am going to just stop this in just a sec and then restart it at the bottom, but that's not too bad. That is fine. Let's see. Can I get one more? Perfect. Perfect, look at that. Right, so come over here. Just a wee bit more. Yeah, there we go. Less 7 days to die, more FS22. Yeah, I know, Mr. Bodine. I know. I know. I shouldn't I? Right, let's bring this around. As we've got a few spare, I'm just going to bring this around and just place a few around here. Not really too worried about this part, but it just helps fill it in a little bit. Don't want to get too close to the road either, because obviously once they do grow, they'll hang over the side a bit, so gotta remember that. My field 31 is cotton. Ah, yeah, so I've kind of set up in a similar manner as what Dave's done as well, Mr. Dajnet. Where certain areas do certain crops. So that upper left corner is obviously where my New Holland farm is, and it's mainly grains are going to be grown there. So wheat, barley, oat, corn, sorghum, stuff like that is up there, primarily. So yeah, there we go. And then the rest of the map, obviously got the bogs, which is the rice and the cranberries. The central farm is kind of going to be a little bit of anything and everything over there that's left over. So like the root crops, stuff like that. And then obviously the case farm is going to be the busiest one, really, in all honesty. For the simple fact it's going to have every crop on field 9 within maybe 1 or 2 crops. I may actually end up doing every crop now, thinking about it. I'm looking at, because obviously they've got what, 20, what did I say, 23 actual plots. So that is a lot of plots to plant. So I might as well do the alfalfa, the grass, stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, it's all Mr. Bodine's fault. Yeah, for 7 days to die. But yeah, that is something I do want to eventually maybe put to the side. But at the minute, it's just kind of nice to be able to go off, do something a little bit different. I don't think I'm going to need this anymore for the moment, so I'm going to send this back to the main farm. You can go there, busy by me, that'll do. That's pretty much all I really wanted to do. I wasn't too bothered about putting a second one in like some people do, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You are done. Obviously I've got this field here that I created. As this is more of a test field, this one, and obviously the one across the waterway. Hello, Mr. Noah 6 Robinson. How you doing, buddy? How's life in the living room? Yeah, bless him. But overall, yeah, there's a few little bits that it's missed we're turning around, so I am going to go through and do them myself, actually, just quickly. I do need to get a cedar over here. Do I have a cedar anywhere? I don't think I do over this side, but we'll get that instead. So since I have cotton, I should what? So since I have cotton, I should all the things that makes wool and fabric thing. You can do if you wanted to. Obviously, remember, Mr. Rusty Nail, there is. Hang on, get rid of that. There we go. Multiple productions that do the same thing. So you may just want to look into just getting like maybe the big textile factory. That is an idea. Because obviously then you get your fabric out of it. You can get all the same as the smaller stuff. There we go. Actually, I should get a roller on one of these fields now, shouldn't I? Living the dream with Mum in the living room. Nice, Mr. Noah. Nice. But yeah, Mr. Rusty Nail, just so you are aware, let's see, so coming to PV stuff, so obviously, if you come into like tier 1 for example, there is the loom. If you're just getting started, that is a great way. However, if you go into your tier 2 spinnery stuff, that does the same stuff as the previous one. So you may want to just go with that. Or if you come up, I think it's tier 4, if I remember. Yeah, so you got the textile factory, which is the big tier 4 factory. Personally, I'd look to spending that little bit extra just to get the bigger building, and obviously that outputs a lot more. You can get your sacks going straight away and stuff. And how is Mr. Darius Frost? I know I'm terrible, I really am, but how are you doing, bud? And obviously, if you guys do not follow Mr. Darius Frost, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. He's doing a lot of Once Human at the minute, but he has been popping back to Canyon Crossing a few times as well. This is all because of Mr. Darius Frost. He's getting me these ideas for the sawmill again. But yeah, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow, guys. He's also streaming on YouTube as well, so just look for Mr. Darius Frost over there as well, and you can check him out either or on Twitch or YouTube or both. But yeah, great content creator, and obviously a member of the SGA. Let me see something. There it is. That's the one. Yeah. So just quickly, I'm going to jump over here. So obviously, what I was on about that day stars. This right here. And there's about 3 or 4 of them around the map. If you see a little thing up like that through the day, at any time, don't worry about it. It's just a star out a little bit early for you guys. That's all that is. But there we go. But yeah, hopefully Mr. Darius Frost is doing well with the family and everything. There we go. Baby. There we go. Right, let's just check the other end, make sure that nothing was missed up there. And then figure out what we'll do next. So I think with root crop wise, I should be okay mostly with what's going to be coming off of Field 9 this year, because obviously I did get quite a lot last year. I've even got peanuts and stuff left over. That's what's crazy about it. There we go. Let's see. What else we got next? There. So oats are in, sunflowers in. So potatoes, sugar beets, and sugarcane. So I'll probably do sugarcane up here. Yeah, so potatoes and sugar beet. I'm probably going to put back down here again. What I might do is sugar beets in 12 and 14, and the potatoes in 13 this time around, just to mix it around a little bit. I do have my little potato planter ready to go. I just got to get it down to Field 9 first, do that plot first, which I might do in a moment. Right, so there's cotton is already in, grapes, olives are fine. Flax, I've already got a little plot of flax in, carrots is going in right now. So we've got lavender, we've got peanuts still to go. And onion. Now I haven't done onion since the beginning of this save game. I did one field of onions right at the beginning, and I haven't needed any more since. And I still have some, a little bit left in storage. But obviously Field 9 will have a strip on there. I have no idea. Obviously, you've got the red beets and parsnip going in next month, so, and obviously the rest of the crops. So there is that. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is, because I'm obviously up in this area, I'll head over towards that other field. I'm going to put sugarcane in there. Across the other side, I'm thinking of maybe another grain, or possibly yeah, that smaller field. I might do oats in there as well, thinking about it. This is going to be a pain. Oh, actually, I've got my sugarcane planter, haven't I could use. I'm going to use the correct equipment, but it has been adapted a little bit, shall we say. It's got a slightly bigger capacity, so it doesn't run out so fast. Okay. I'll have to nip back to the main farm and get that. So what I might do is set this up on the other field. doing peanuts, maybe? I might do peanuts this time round. Did it say peanuts was this month? I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I could do peanuts. I've got one field of lavender I could do somewhere else. Yep. Okay, we'll do that. Right, peanuts. Oh, wrong way. Let's go to peanuts. There we go. It's one thing I do have, I think, just enough fields now to get at least one or two of the main crops, which is kind of nice. Alrighty, so let's get this set up for... Oh, that's fine. I could... Well, I've got this up here. What number was this again? 53? Oh no, 46. Okay, so... Come into here. Under there. Yeah, 46. There. Right, see if we can remember this. So create folder, field 46. Okay, so 46. Save course. And this is Ken. Oh, Z Planter. Okay. Yay! It works, it works, it works. I'm good. Right. I did alfalfa and clover on the main farm, so I'm thinking sugar cane. So you can do if you want to, Mr. Rusty Nail. You could do if you really wanted to. Yeah, my central farm has kind of now become a little bit more of a mixed crop, shall we say. See, where I've now got the grains primarily up and on that upper northwest area, you get quite a bit off there. Right, so come into here, we'll open up the menu. Right, so come into here. I'm pretty sure I didn't plant this already. That's fine. Generate that. So 2 headlands, that's fine. Sharp. Yep. Generate. Obviously, if you're going with grass types, you could always just do grass. In all honesty, I don't think I put anything in here. No, I didn't. Good. Okay. So I want to open that hatch at the back, so that's fine. So first waypoint, go. That is so cool. So yeah, he should do pretty well. Go around twice and then start going up and down. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So we'll close that off. And obviously they've got to have a simpler version of this in 25, so yay. Right then, so while he's there, let me come over here. Helps everyone on the right screen. I'm thinking, why am I not tapping over here? There we go. What do you use to pick up cotton? So you can use your auto loading flatbed trailers there, Rusty Nail. So if you got Green Thumb Farmer, not Green Thumb Farmers, Surfing Cowboys one, you can set it to the bale picking up and it will work perfectly fine. So actually any of these should auto load your cotton bales. In addition to that, if you come into the cotton technology, right, there it is, you have this trailer here, which is a single. Obviously these will do this will do the modular and the round bales. Actually, technically, they're all doing modular and round, but I've only ever used them for the modular bales. But yeah, you can use any of these if you really wanted to. It's entirely up to you. They're all base game trailers, but also anything that autoloads, it works perfectly fine as well. Obviously, I'm currently using my cotton harvester, which is the case one that has the 100,000 litre capacity. Makes life a little bit easier, guys. It really does. Yeah, so there's that. Right, so over here we do have my potato planter and sugarcane planters. So, oh, hello. There we go. Right, so that potato one needs to go down to field 9. We'll use this little beast. He did get back onto the main farm, so it's kind of nice. So I'll use this. I haven't changed any of the sheds over yet for Green Thumb Farmers header storage one. I might just stick to those ones up here only for my headers, because they're kind of thin, slim, and obviously I don't want to be faffing around too much with changing too much on the here. Right, there we go. Now the other thing I do wish is Giants had the version that has the fertilizer. I know back in 19 they had one like this that had the fertilizing tanks with it as well. That's the only thing I wish they had brought over to 22. I actually tried doing it, converting it myself. Had some issues. For some weird reason it didn't like the 22. But it is what it is, so here we go. Okay, that dude's back already here. Good. There we go. Reload. There we go. Now the nice thing is with obviously these potato planters, you can obviously same with the sugarcane. You can not only put in seed, but if you've got any potatoes left over from the year before, you can fill it up as well with actual potatoes, which is kind of cool. So I do know there's like a seed, was it a potato seed mod? I think it's on the in-game mod. I don't know how it would work on here, but that would be kind of a nice idea to have maybe next time around. So you have to sort of maybe use some of it. Yeah, so you put it into like a little production. It separates some, like the smaller potatoes, for example, for your next year's seeds. But then have like your other potatoes, maybe a premium potato, I suppose, which then can go into your productions. I think that'd be a kind of a nice idea for next time around. Which is the potato and which one is the sugarcane? So the best way to check them is just come into here. So under your potato technology right here, you have this one right here and this one right here. These two are both your potato planters. Now, see, as you can see, both only accept seeds. Obviously, that would obviously seed or potatoes. But this is the one I'm currently using with a slightly bigger capacity. I'll say that for you, what it is. But yeah, in 19 they had like one with fert tanks on. But obviously that is the red one. Obviously the sugarcane is going to be a big green thing like this right there. So this is the one I've got here. So you can clearly see the difference. Obviously, same thing again. You can put your seeds into this, and I believe if you've got any sugarcane, you can put it in there as well. Yeah, you can. So yeah, obviously, you got. If you wanted to be realistic with that, if you come into pallets, scroll across. Right here, you have a pallet of sugarcane. Exactly. So rather than using seeds, you could go realistically get this sugarcane from the shop like this, load it into this seeder there, or planter, and yeah, be pretty good. Yes. Anyway, right, let's get this other one up and running. So we'll take Yeah, there we go. This guy. And there we go. But yeah, obviously most people just go with adding seeds straight into it. It makes life that a little bit easier. There we go. Yeah, it's just a shame that the seeders and planters for your normal crops don't do anything in the same sort of way. Where you have both options. I don't know if you can actually just put. So actually, I don't know if anybody's tried it. Has anybody got, say, for example, some wheat from the field? Have you been able to put it into like a seeder or a planter? It's something I've never actually tried myself personally. It'd be interesting to know whether or not that actually works. But yeah, we're going to drive this guy over ourselves, and then we'll get it going. I'm going to see how Courseplay does this. Well, I keep forgetting how quick this little tractor now goes. There we go. But at some point, this will probably need to be refilled. Obviously, with potatoes, sugar, well, yeah, potatoes and sugar cane, you do go through a heck of a lot. Well, that's quite a U-bend. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's only seed that could go into it. So, but that'd be another option. I think giants would be quite nice that they could utilize rather than having to always fork out for seed or make your own seed. Why not just allow you to take some of your crops from your field and put it back into the field for future use, as it were? Because obviously real farmers, they do that. They don't have to create their own seeds and this, that and the other, do they? A lot of them will, well, maybe not nowadays, they're probably actually still buying it, but they'll probably look to the way around it is the AGI DLC. That's true, and I've got it in here as well. That is one DLC I keep forgetting all about. I know it's a Darius Frost uses a lot. Obviously, I just put some into a seed maker and say, okay, here you go, done. But yeah, and I keep forgetting all about the AGI DLC. Good point, Mr. Bodine. Good point. Fudge monkeys. See, now you got me questioning my entire gameplay. Oh man. Dang it. Ooh, looks like somebody's finished work. Who's finished work? Somebody in Cosplay. Well, it's not you because you're still going. Yeah, that Cosplay is just a little tricky. Who's finished? Who's finished? Right, the oats is still going in. The potato dude's just gone. What else? What other one is there? 1, 2, 3. Obviously, the dude down on field 9 has finished, but that's fine. So I've got to leave the next 2 rows for next month. I don't know. Oh well. But anyway, this guy can do his duty on. Well, what the heck happened there? That's weird. Just went a little bit cuckoo. Right then, so let's see if we can get this guy going again. And I think we'll start him over here if possible. Alrighty. So, right, delete key to bring this up. I'm going to use Mr. Cosplay to see how he gets on with this field, if at all. Ah, okay. He doesn't seem to be targeting, so let's bring you in a little bit more. How about now? Are you gonna? Oh, yeah. See, that is one thing I do like actually about cosplay, is with these self-created fields, you just drive onto them and they will automatically detect the edge. That is one thing I am liking about cosplay. Ah, man. Right, so number of headlands. So 2 headlands should be more than enough. Headlands, that's fine. Obviously, I want them to do sharp rather than smooth, and then it's got to be going up, down, up, down, up, down. That's pretty much all I've been doing in here. Obviously, then click in Create Field Work Course. There's that. And also, look at all those little lines in there. But yeah, this is kind of a tester. I've mentioned it before, this little field. I wanted to see whether having a field on the same land as some of the orchards, would it improve the overall score for that field? That's why I wanted to try this out. Obviously, I didn't necessarily want sugar cane on there, but any crop is good one to start off with, I suppose. There we go, there we go, there we go. I just hope that should do. I'm not too worried if it goes over. There we go. Here we go. But yeah, obviously this is going to be fertilizing at the same time, so bring that back a bit. I think that's fine there. So obviously I want it on first waypoint and go. There we are. So as you can see, yes, a little bit bigger capacity than the base game one, plus it goes a little bit faster as well, so it shouldn't take too long. So an hour and 48 minutes to complete this. Now actually, one thing I am going to do, come into here, so this is going to be, what area is this? 48. Okay, so field 48 will do. So we'll do that. So we'll select that, save course, field 40. Oh, sugar cane planter. Click OK. So that's going to save that for the next time. There we go. And we'll see how he gets on. But the nice thing is I am looking at the mini-map right now as he's gone along, and it is changing this land at least to green, which is what I want. I'm hoping that is then going to affect the rest of it. I don't know if it will or not, so we'll see. Same with that land across the way. Obviously, that's where I've got all my grape vineyards, the olives, coffee, and the hops placed over there. And then obviously I've got that little field right on the end, so it's going to be an interesting one to see. But yeah, he's doing very well. He's doing very well. Has anyone had any trouble with his sheep not getting wool? Obviously, they do need to get to a certain age, Mr. Rusty Nail, before they start producing wool. Same with the goats. So bear that one in mind. I'm pretty sure Dave went through and set them to, I think it was adulthood, before they start producing wool. But in here it should say, so there you go. All sheep and rams start producing wool at 8 months. Max wool production is reached at 18. Yours are 9 months old. I would recommend checking your log for any errors. And also make sure that you do not have any mods that increase the amount of animals you can place down. So I think is it the what was it? Is it more animals mods and stuff like that? Don't use them. Only use the limit breaker because they can affect it. Same with any new productions, as it were. Also, what sheep pen are you using? Because I know mine, for example, have been going for quite some time, and they are producing. There's my goats. There's my sheep. So there we go. So yeah, I've got 322 sheeps in there, and they're definitely producing. I've got a mixture of rams in there. I've got sheeps. I've got baby sheeps, the whole lot. Look, I've got lovely, cute little babies. Hello, hello. Yeah, so ram, hello mate, hello. And you get really low, but I can't do it right now. Hello. Oh, he butted me. How rude. But yeah, they're definitely working. Obviously, these are the ones that I created. They're on my Trello. They're exactly the same as the goat ones. The only difference is they don't have, obviously, little milkers in them. So yeah. I know Mr. Grits fan was having an issue with his pigs the other day. Turned out he didn't have any water in the pen. He's actually using my pen over there from my Trello. Yeah, you got to add water into it down on the right hand side. Without that, obviously you don't get the health and stuff, so bear that one in mind. Obviously make sure you've got all the different lines of the feed in there. Obviously sheep will need... let me come into here, for example. Scroll down to the sheep. Here we go. So yeah, you're going to need to at least have each of these lines, a little bit of each, if needed. Actually, needs to be topped up. But yeah, 50-50 on this in the pen, minimum. If you have just one, you're not going to get really anything back out of it. So bear that one in mind. But yeah, you will see that this bar here is slowly making its way up when it is ready to start producing. But obviously rams, I was going to say they don't, but they do on this one, don't they? Thinking about it. But yeah, make sure that your health is at 100%, and they should, once they reach 8 months old, start producing. So if not, there's definitely something else funky going on. Is it in any way possible to add feed storage capacity at the animal den? What do you mean by animal den? I don't know anything about an animal den. I know on this map, E-Bone, in the pack there is the animal storage. It's not the animal storage, what do you call it? It's the farm storage. This building right here is part of the pack, and this will actually store all animal feed types. It will also store things like your bale twine, bale net, molasses, stuff like that, wool, and all that. Like a chicken coop allows 8k max food storage. If I add a silo, for example, it will accept that. I'm not sure it works that way. It could do. There is the possibility that if you put a silo near a production or an animal pen, it will extend the capacity, but I'm not 100% sure if it still works with animal pens, though. But you could give it a try if you wanted to, or you could just edit the mod if it's a modded chicken pen. You could give it a try. Yeah, I've never really tried. Obviously, I've had silos and stuff near most of my animal pens, and it's never worked. I even downloaded there's a water mod on the in-game mod hub that's meant to automatically water your animal pens. It doesn't, actually screws up your save game, so bear that one in mind. But yeah, obviously that's what the issue is there, Rush. There, you need to get your animals to 100%. So make sure you got a little bit of each of those product lines in the pen for them to start producing health. But yeah, it's a tricky one, that's for sure. Is there a trick to the water treatment facility? I can't get the water out of it. For the water towers. So yeah, it's basically set to automatically distribute their demo graves. And also welcome in first time chat, by bud. Yeah, it's set to auto distribute. So all you need to do is have the water treatment down plus 1 of the PV silos. So if we come into here under tier 4, obviously there's your water treatment. Just place that down. Also, you do need to make sure that you got enough labor, support, I think that is, and electricity going into it. Without all 3 of them, you're not going to get anything out of them. So that's the first thing. You need to have each of these lines to produce that water. Once it's producing, you do need to have at least 1 of these towers down. Once it's down, make sure that you go into the menu and set it to receive and distribute, okay? Because what this is going to do is take that treated water, turn it to normal water, which can then go off to your productions. Just remember, this will not supply any animal pens. It does not do animal pens, but yeah. One thing you can do as well, if you do have a tanker of water, you should be able to fill the tanker with it. And I believe you can actually fill this with water. If not, what you can do, and I know some people have done, is they've been buying the free water in the menu. So technically you don't even need this. So I think that's something that Mr. Dave may want to look into, making not so viable, should we say. But yeah, hopefully that helps. So yeah, make sure that you got your labor, your electricity and support going into there. Obviously, if your support isn't being produced, it's not going to produce the water from it. So bear that one in mind. So hopefully that helps out. It's something I've not even got placed down, so I should do at some point. But yeah, I've just been getting water from the river, filling up a silo, and it's just been distributed that way. But anyway, guys, it is that time. Unfortunately, my wife is now sat down next to me, looking at me kind of strange, saying, "Hurry up, I've got things to do." So I need to get off, find someone to raid out to. So yeah, for some reason, the support from the government building isn't going in there. That is interesting. Just to double check, in your menu, let me click on the right one. That one. What I would do is go through all your factories first of all, make sure that any support is deactivated on receiving. Where the heck's the government building? I know I've got one in here somewhere. And then just leave that one running. But yeah, obviously I've got all mine set to distribute, so it should be going. The government building does not produce support. Well, it does actually. It's right there. Government support. And support. Mr. T. Miller doesn't know anything about this mod. Yeah, the government building is the only building that will actually produce support in it and store it, by the way. So you can actually send support over there. So yeah, it's not just the storage. It also produces the government support. T. Miller. It's not just the storage. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a little booster for you guys to get going. So that is there. So just bear that in mind. But yeah. But yeah, I've got the support stored up and on distribute. I can do without the facility. I was curious. Okay, yeah, but yeah, I've never actually used it personally. I do know some people who have, and they haven't had an issue. But as long as you've got each of the 3 lines there running, It should be working. I might have to do a little tester and see. One thing you could do, if you really, really wanted to, is on the in-game mod hub, look for Actually Mobile. He actually creates some displays, and you could actually place one down. It helps if I'm in the right place. Under Tools, these little things right here. You could place one of these down near your water facility, because obviously you can't really see anything in it, and just check what is in there. Because it could be running. The only problem is going in faster than it's going out, as it were, type thing. So yeah, or going out faster than it's going in. So yeah. So maybe give that a try, see what's in there, and yeah. You did that. No support going in, just electric and labor. Interesting. I might have to do some testing and see how it goes on. But yeah, I've not heard of anybody had any issues with it, so that's very strange. Okay, I'll have to have a little play, and I'll let you know how that goes. I would have put it in down a long time ago if I knew that. Yeah. You'll mess around with it as well? Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie. But yeah, obviously it should auto receive and auto distribute with that one, so yeah, if it's not, there's possibly something else going on. But anyway, yeah, guys, I do need to jump off. I've gone over my time, unfortunately, for today. I will be back once again on Friday, guys. So let me go to the editing screen. Hopefully this is still working. Yes, it is good. But a big, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Much, much appreciated. Obviously, thank you very much for Farming Trucker for the raid earlier on. And obviously, thank you for the follows and all of the comments. Hopefully, you guys kind of got a little bit of information out of today's stream. I'm not sure I did, but yeah, big huge thanks to obviously Mr. Jimmy. I thought you were just going off to the doctors. Anyway, let's see who's out there. Thank you very much, Demon Graves. Hopefully, Demo Graves, I think that is. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'll be back same time, same place on Wednesday. I'm probably going to be doing Farm Sim once again. Obviously, got all these fields to get planted, so might as well just carry on this week. I'm not really seeing anybody out there. I've got Evil Reyes is alive. He's seemingly playing Workers and Resources, whatever the heck that is. I have no idea, but he's looking at Steam at the minute. But yeah, we're going to raid over to Mr. Evil Reyes. Obviously, he's a member of the SGA. Plays a lot of factory-style games, should we say. So, definitely someone to check out when you can. So, let me get this raid going. So, there's that. Dang it, still can't get him to come up on my list. There he is. Also, remember to check out Mr. Dashnet tomorrow. He will be hopefully streaming. I know he missed yesterday. I don't know why. I think he's just got a bit preoccupied with NBC Live and stuff. But yeah, Dave will be live tomorrow, Mr. Dashnet. Hopefully doing maybe some more 7 days. You never know. But anyway, let's get this raid going. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to carry on for a little while. And then maybe go and do a bit of 7 days myself now. But yeah, anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a great day tomorrow. Of course, if you are in a hot area, be very, very careful. Get that sun cream on and keep cool. But until next time, guys, have a great one. Bye for now.